Welcome back. I'm Ed Rooney, the Dabbling Mechanic. We're here in the hard mode, the Homestead, Hoedown, Happy Hour, Extravaganza. That one didn't start with an H, but that's alright. Alliteration is only popular with 60% of YouTube viewers. I learned that through analytics. And yeah, we're back here where we left off last time with our two flat tires and our disappointment. Our thick sorrow and disappointment. So I'm going to walk to my house. It's not too far. It's over there. And grab a wheel and walk back here, then walk back and grab another wheel and walk back here with a jack and a wrench. And we're going to get this thing on the road. We're going to drive it right into town and collect some parts to get this thing running better. Okay, we are back. I can put a jack stand under here. I do have the wheels back here. Get this one ready. You know, I mean, you look this over and...
Shouldn't be this way.
Shouldn't be this way. Change this thing out. This is like that time my friend's truck got stolen and abandoned out in the middle of the desert, and he had to travel by Amtrak with spare parts and a gunny sack and go and retrieve it. Just one of those things that every man has to do at some point. You guys know what I'm talking about. Headlight on, at least. Gonna need it. Getting dark. How did this wheel get so destroyed? That actually is a surprise to me. I didn't think this wheel was gonna be so bad. What did we do to damage the wheels? Nothing. We were good kids. Oh, man. Woe is me. This is gonna really bite into the old budget. I guess we're not gonna make it into town tonight. We'll head home and then go to town in the morning. See if this thing will even run again. Get some lights going here, huh? I guess we don't have any. That's alright. Gonna take the long way home. Well, not really. There's just the one way. I guess anything could be made into the long way. Like we could turn right now instead of left. But that would just be taking the wrong way home. That's kind of the predicament when you're on a small island like this. The old racetrack, that doesn't do us much good when we got a wounded old truck is our only vehicle that even contains an engine. Rally loser, dark road bruiser, suspected communist. That's what this truck is, in a nutshell. Well, I'll see you all in the morning. Okay, bright and early. It's barely 10:30 in the morning. We've cleaned out this truck, made a little list of what we need from the store. We're gonna drive into town. Yeah, we're sluggish and near death, but we should be alright. I think we're doing pretty damn good for ourselves. Pretty damn good indeed. Yeah, that tree jumped right out in front of us. Oh, this truck might have been a jinx. Yep. Things are not going well. My goodness, we probably should have stayed in bed. Sounds like someone's got a case of the Mondays, huh? Well, we made it. Not unscathed. Quite scathed, actually. You know, I wondered how many trucks this hood would grace, and now I guess I know. We didn't mess up our new mags. Oh, this sucks, dude. Okay, this sucks. What's up?
Did you know that you could put closed boxes on trailers? I sell them outside.
Oh, that is a terrific story, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna get all the parts together and get back to you. Alright, we got those wheels and we got a bunch of Bart parts. We're gonna put that Bart together. I think we're even gonna paint it today, because I want to forget this B200 debacle ever happened. Go and pay our friends at the gas station a little visit. Now that we're done with this guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is there a reason we can't go forward? Huh. Not sure what happened there, but I think it may have something to do with the curse. Let's see what our good friends at the gas station have to say today. Plus, while we're here, let's have a box of cereal and a couple bottles of red wine. Lunchtime. Standard. Oops. Lying on the floor of a convenience store. Wondering why it's so poorly laid out. Look at if you're working here. You're staring at the frozen stuff all day. No clue what's happening over there. People just pocketing everything. These aisles should be going thus direction. I mean, we've all been in stores before. I imagine I shouldn't assume things about you. Okay. Oh, apparently I almost lost a jug of antifreeze. Alright. That was a good time. We had a few laughs, had a few bottles of wine. Talked about, reminisced on memories past, but it's time to get to work. I mean, this thing has developed a bit of a pull to the left. A bit odd since the front end's so caved in on the right, but hey, sirrah, sirrah, as the Swiss say. Oh, where am I going to put this thing that'll be out of the way? Oh, you know what? I can. Oh. Not sure what happened there. I'm going to put it here, change the front wheels, and then we'll move it. Okay, we are jacked and ready. Look at us go. And double reversal. Easy as pie. Hardly a hesitation to be had. Making our Bart whole again in the process. All the Bart fans out there are going to have a treat today, I think. We're moving our focus back to it, as it always should have been. This truck sidetrack turned out to be the debacle of a decade. No more, though. All done. You know what? Before we lower the back of that thing down, about a gas tank. Gotta be tanked. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get these off of jack stands. I'm gonna move this a little bit out of the way so it doesn't block the driveway. Then we're gonna get some real work done. Some man's work. I guess that doesn't make any sense. Whatever, don't look at me like that. Well, it's been some morning. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, we've had our all arounds. But right now, we're going to pull the engine out of that truck. We're going to incorporate these new parts we got into it. We're going to take that engine, that special little engine, and we're going to stick it right into this Bart. And, will this truck ever see the light of day again? I don't know. I'm kind of perturbed about its performance thus far. Mostly how much it likes for me to ram it into stuff. I like you as a friend, truck. I don't know if there's anything more between us, though. Okay, let's get this tranny unbolted. Hard to see that mount. Can't get in there to it. Should have done the fuel line while I was in there, but I can always go back. Yep, that's a decent fuel line. I bought a new one for Bart. Of the Bart. And let's see, let's get to that starter. Starter. And the alternator. Gonna be holding us back. And the ground wire, all the wires. And tug this baby right on out. Plop her down there and admire. Just life's good, boys. Life is good. Okay, let's tear into this thing. Oops. Sure what happened there. Just randomly unbolted things. Happens to the best of us. You know that's true because you've seen it happen to me. The acknowledged greatest player to ever play the game. Yeah, I don't even know what that possibly could have been. Did it unbolt? Yes. Should it have? No. Will I take care of it? Absolutely. I'm your Huckleberry. Oh, I was having trouble getting that off, so it decided to leap away. Only way to save itself, huh? Might as well get rid of this now. Don't want to keep some old piece of crap cast iron intake rotting away. Carburetor will save. I will use that when I'm older. Okay, oh, I didn't realize the distributor was in such bad shape. I did not see that. We'll have to have the delivery boy bring another one over, because I didn't buy one. A delivery? A toodaloo. My engine flipped upside down. How do you do? This is junk. This is going right in this. We need a good garbage spot. You guys have nice piles of garbage at your place? Give me any tips you have for starting one. Beginner steps, you know. One day I will build the mightiest garbage pile man has ever seen. It will burn for all eternity in my yard. It will create electricity and protect us from intergalactic threats. Also, it'll get rid of my trash. Which is pretty cool. Back at it. Flipped this baby upside down. Well, wait, no, I flipped it right side up. It flipped itself upside down. But we had to be the hero baby. Those look decent. I thought those were shot. Right on out of there. Let's check this other side out. I do want to pull this head, put a new head gasket on. Check these rockers out. Yeah, of course, these are bad. Get those over there. Let's go ahead and just stick these on. Here. And, like I said, we'll yank this head, do some head gasket, a switcheroo, classic. Always a highlight of every video. People... Didn't notice that piston before. Don't I have some pistons? I have two. I'm going to change that one. We'll see how the other side looks. Did we even... Oh, look at that. We need two, and I have two. Perfectly planned. Couldn't be done any better. Always one step ahead. Where's my wrench? Alright, where I put it, perfectly ready to assist. First of all, just get rid of this. This is junk. As you can see, I, of course, already bought a replacement. Damn it. Looks like a decent clutch disc, but I bought a new one. Because, listen, just some life advice. If you're pulling your transmission out and putting in a new pressure plate, you're going to just want to change everything while you're in there. Hello? Do you not want to be worked on? Do you not want the hands of the master sculpting and repairing you? You know that you do. We all know that you do. Can't quite reach that bolt. The other one. Oh, come on. Get rid of this. Put the new one in while we got that one out. Then the other bad one out. Throw it right into the scrap pile. Pile of no goodnicks. Huh. Hello? Oh. I was about to ask for help on that, and then I realized I don't need it. I'm actually loosening things now. I just double checking some of these torque specs. No big deal. Precision, perfect tolerances, balanced and blueprinted. I didn't just drag a bunch of stuff along the course driveway. That would be ridiculous. So I don't remember taking the oil filter off, but oh, I must have, because it's right there, huh? I don't know when I took that off. I forgot about it. I was gonna say, maybe we didn't have an oil filter, but I think this engine would have lasted so long without it. Right, boys? Okay, let's see. Let's start grabbing new parts. We got a brand new clutch disc. We got brand new pressure plate. We got too much light. There's some stuff that we got so much of, it's too much. Okay, let's do the top end. Now, first, where is that oil filter? I don't want to forget about this later on. Not that I would. I like to seem relatable, though, and I talk about forgetting oil filters. According to my research, pretending like sometimes you forget to put the oil filter on your car gets me 10 more viewers per video. Or a ratings windfall, if you will. The engine block doesn't like being assembled. Anybody else notice that? Oh no, what if the curse of that green truck is inside this engine and not inside the rest of the truck? I didn't even think about that till right now. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have to take our chances, boys. Let's see here. So much stuff, but not everything we need. Performance intake. No expense spared. It's not like I just found this in a C-train at the junkyard and paid $80 for it. Nope. If I was going to do that, I would have gotten a better one. Oh, crap. He's done gone crazy, boys. Okay, let's continue doing what we can do. We'll get some other parts ordered for tomorrow. Oh, forgot about the pulley, which I bought a replacement for. There it is. Yeah, a lot of people thought I was going to leave it off. They said, "Oh, you must have redesigned the front dress there, revolutionized rotating assemblies." Things people say a lot of stuff like that about me, but no, I just hadn't put it on yet. So this is a pretty standard build. We're not reinventing the wheel on this one. Will it be impressive? Yes. Will it be amazing? In its own way, yes. Will you have seen anything like it in your life? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. We'll finish this in the morning. Bright and early on a brand new day, we got those parts that we still needed in. Rocker arms and a distributor. Thought I had bought the rocker arms the other day. TBH, that's to be honest, for short. And you know what? I probably did buy them, and that Jean-Luc probably pocketed them for himself. That guy, he's always trying to, like, take stuff of mine. Little stuff. Nothing, like, crazy. I believe it's, kleptomaniac is the term they use. I'm not a psychologist. But yeah, I don't like it. Oh yeah, we don't need those yet. We do want to get the spark plugs in. Grab my spark plug wrench. Okay, we're ready to spring into action. Let's get these old spark plugs out first. And I've said this before, and people say I harp on stuff like this, but removing a part is the first step of removing and replacing a part. You remove, then okay, watch this, place. Putting the part into place is the first step of replacing. I'll just show you the second step now so it doesn't take forever. Watch. Zip. The zip is definitely step 2. Getting the spark plugs into their homes is sometimes challenging. Sometimes spark plugs are silly little gooses that don't want to do what you want them to do. Even though you've had a talk with them several times, you've told them, even though you've made little threats to them, you've even maybe put them over your knee a time or two, they have never learned. Side 2. Look at that. Smooth as silk. Couldn't ask for a better operation. Excellent. Excellent. Said it 3 times. Don't even think it was enough. Oh crap, we failed. Well, you failed us, spark plugs. Zip, zip. And zip, zap. You're going right into your new home. You're no longer a B200 engine. You're a Bart boy. Okay, this isn't going well. Don't fight me, Bart boy. Bart boy. Can't quite get in there, can I? Need to get one little bolt cinched up. Kind of secure you in your new home so you can't jump out. You can't do anything silly. Welcome to your forever home. Always a Bart boy now. We got a battery tray. We got everything. We got a radiator. We don't have an upper radiator hose, I just realized. Okay, that's something we could work on. That gives us a nice addition to our to-do list for today, right? Get you right on there. Clearing up, making progress. Oh, I already bought pedals for this. I didn't realize there was a set in it. Why is there a set in it? I stripped this car. Huh. Whatever. I didn't buy everything we need for this car. I bought what we need to start it and move it. I just wanted to feel like we made some progress, unlike last week and the unpleasantness that was all part of that episode. Now, what did I do with the starter? Got a battery. And I got battery cables. Everything is coming up roses on this one. Okay, and we got this ground wire. We didn't find the starter we were talking about earlier. We were all abuzz talking about that starter earlier, and now I don't know where it's at. Might as well stick this in, get it off the floor so I stop tripping over it. The old pistol grip shifter in place. Can't be beat. Okay, zip zap. Yeah, we don't have a fender, but we will get a fender. We are capable of fendering ourselves. I did have a starter a moment ago. I got the starter. Pretty good chance I threw the starter away. Okay. I'm going to order a starter, and I guess I'll get an upper radiator hose too. And then we're going to have some fun. We're going to start this up. We're going to rev the engine, and we're going to giggle, and we're going to have the time of our lives. Oh crap, we're not going to do that. We got to put fluids in it. Okay. Brand new starter going in. We got the oil draining. Very hard to see in here, huh? Yep. Excellent work. Did we do the wire to the alternator? I don't know. We're going to double check it. That's what we do. We check and we double check. Sometimes we double check the check. We did get it. I'm just double checking everything. Yeah, those are good. Did I get that? I did. Alright. Time for some fluids. I'm going to get these ready for a little surprise later on. Do a color, not a color reveal, a color selection. We'll paint each one a different color, and we'll see which one we're going to go with. Real clean, real sharp. Oh, real well done. Bravo to me, Ed Rooney. Okay, before we get to the big color choice, we will put some fluids in this thing. And this is one of the best parts of the videos. People write about this. People ask me to make this into a short. I probably not going to do that. Probably never going to do that. I mean, I guess if I get enough comments, I will turn all these into shorts. Maybe just every day I'll post like 5 shorts of fluids filling. Fluid montage. We'll see. And for all the naysayers who say I never put oil in, here I am. What do you got to say now? You gonna quit with the threats? You gonna quit with the hints? I know what you're getting at. Okay. Okay, that should be good for the oil. Check. Perfect. Spot on. Dead on, balls accurate. Get rid of that. But we do need some brake fluid though. In our brand new master cylinder. Look at it fill. Beautiful in its splendor. Oh. Left my cap on a bag of sand. Let me squeeze this a little bit. Ooh, yeah. I'm like a bag of sand. Okay, let's see here. I can't think of any other problems that could arise. Let's see if she starts. Yeah, she started. Purring like a kitten. Ugh. Tell your friends about that one. Send a link to this video to everybody you know. That will fill them with joy. That will save their soul. Let's see what colors we got in mind here. Okay, this is what I am considering. We've got some basically Go Mango and some Top Banana Yellow. Paint these doors. We'll see how they look. We'll make a decision. I don't know if I've ever painted a car orange in front of the public eye. Or yellow for that matter. We're not going to go crazy and get every little nook and cranny, but ooh, this is looking better than I expected. TBH, that's short for to be honest. I shorten it because it triples my productivity, saves me countless hours. We're going to clear coat these to get a true comparison, a true glimpse of what we can expect. That is... You know what, I was leaning orange when I started, but I'm kind of liking that yellow. What do you think? Leave a comment below. I think I'm going to go with the yellow. But before we find out, before we learn that, before we... Yeah, I was going to end it, but let's go for a drive. Right? How can we not? How can we not? Alright, let's take that test drive. And for all you people shouting at the screen, you never tightened the drive line to the transmission? Well, I did, nerds. Leave your hate for other channels. Wait, don't do that. Don't hate other channels. Well, unless they're trying to say some bad things about me, I guess. I don't know. Ooh. Peppier than I expected. Ooh, don't want to hit a tree. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Look at us go. Yeah, she ain't the best cornering gal, but she does what she can. Head back to the house. I got a little loose there with it. I was giving her the juice and not thinking about the consequences. We've all been there. Alright, made it home in one piece. Another victory. And just like that, in a flash, in the wink of an eye, in the blink of an eye, in an instant, our time has come to an end. And what a good time it was. That's a very heartfelt sentiment from me to you. But until next time, I'm Rooney, and I am out of here.
Everybody, say goodnight to the bad guy.